Hi, welcome to Martial Arts Explorer. I'm Scott Combs. In this video podcast series, we explore functional self-defense techniques as revealed in classical martial arts, and a few other goodies from time to time. Martial Arts Explorer has become one of the most watched video podcasts dedicated to classical martial arts on the net. We're simultaneously proud and humbled, and we're grateful so many of you join us every week. For that reason, we're starting a Martial Arts Explorer newsletter, and you can be part of it. We're looking for articles on self-defense and martial arts. If you have a good idea that you'd like to see published, send it to our new email address, explorer@martialartsexplorer.tv. This time, Michael is working with an old friend. Let's see what they've got in mind.
Thanks, Scott. Hi, everyone. If you notice, we're not at our usual location today. We're actually at Bloomington Karate out in Bloomington, Minnesota. We're going to be joined by CB Bunkholt, a master instructor in Hapkido and also a 4th degree black belt in Taekwondo, as well as an undefeated world champion in the super featherweight category of kickboxing. Quite a resume indeed. CB's going to jump on and join me. Nice to see you, sir.
Good to see you, sir.
Well, we have a lot of wonderful techniques to go over, and being that you're in Hapkido, it's a little different angle than what I'm used to doing in the shore and roost styles and stuff like that. So I'm going to grab your partner and show some great moves, and then we're going to look at applying it to forms that you know, that I might know, or that anybody on camera watching us might know.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, have my assistant Shauna help us out here. We're going to start off with a cross grab. So this will be right hand reaching across to the other person's right hand. And the technique we're going to use, we're going to come up, thumb on top, bend the wrist to take some of the pressure and the strength away from the hand. Turning this up, stepping forward, reach across to the far shoulder, and then apply a pressure downwards onto the elbow. So we're going to reach over, re-grab, turn up, step in, and lock. Now from a reverse angle, open your hand wide, thumb on top, reach through, underneath the elbow, and then apply your pressure down.
Now as I look at this technique with these hands reaching up and across, it looks a lot to me like we're doing a chambered knife hand strike. I think this is great. It's a great way to look at this, these hands reaching together, pulling apart. Now instead of focusing on this front hand striking here, we're actually working on the back hand, applying torque and pressure across their arm. It's a nice way to look at this additional strike. All right, I'm going to give this a try, see if I can figure this out. All right, so it's a cross hand grab. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Now you said I want to make sure and bend this wrist,
correct,
right? So I'm going to bend this in.
But we want the thumb up on top.
Okay, my thumb comes on top and grab on. Now I lift this, I turn it up.
Correct. Palm up.
Reach across
through
and grab, and I'm going to stretch myself out, and now I'm going to start to apply some pressure. And am I getting something? About there, okay, good. That's a nice start.
Now one thing, you might want to keep your body a little more square, because a lot of people tend to turn too much, and then it takes the pressure off the elbow. So by staying a little more square and reaching up, you'll get a lot more pressure quicker.
So just like applying a good technique. I'm
exactly.
Not
You're going to be this right.
I'm here, okay.
Exactly.
All right. So reach around, bend the wrist, grab, lift, slide in, stay nice and square, and
excellent.
Down and in. There you go. And I got reaction a lot faster doing that too, so that worked out very well.
Definitely.
All right, now if I get to this position here, I assume we're really just going to go for a break, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
You can also go into throws from there.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Definitely.
Why don't you show me what we can do?
So from here, once you get to this point here, you can grab a hold, step back with your right foot, and then start applying pressure here and do an inner reap on the leg.
Okay. Let me take a look at that then. So I'm going to apply the technique. Tip up, reach in, stay squared. All right, now I'm going to turn backwards, right?
Take a step back with your right foot, and then there you are. Okay,
now I want to make sure and balance her towards me a little bit, right? So I want to weight her onto this foot?
Yep, bring her weight this way, the pressure on the elbow, and then you'll just help her up with
bring
the
her right and through. Exactly. Excellent, great, okay. So what are some mistakes I should look at when I'm doing that? What don't I want to have happen?
Well, a lot of people don't step back far enough, and you really need to step back so you can apply pressure this way, and then help this come over this way. Or even if you're in here, bringing them over the hip.
Okay, great.
So, but if people don't step back far enough, you have no leverage.
I had the awkward tripping situation.
Got to be back in order to do that.
That's great. This is a nice, easy, quick move. It doesn't take long to do this, and it's a really great follow for looking at a double knife hand strike and an application for the backhand, which we don't often see. Everybody focuses on the cross or on the front hand. Here's a great way to look at the backhand. I'm sure everybody has that in their forms. We're going to head back to Scott, let him wrap it up.
If you'd like to try this technique at home, remember, a quick double tap from your partner means you should release the pressure immediately. You want to make the technique work, but you don't want to injure your friend, and we're not responsible for any injuries that might take place. This is a great place for you to begin to work out some follow-up techniques. Once an elbow lock like this is set, it only takes a few seconds for an attacker to get used to the pain and begin a counter move. Spend some time with your partner figuring out what technique or techniques should follow this technique. If the assault is sufficiently aggressive, breaking the arm could be the appropriate response, but it's still a good idea to put the attacker on the ground to provide an unimpeded exit. Once you're safe, you should call the police and tell them what happened. Remember to be a good witness. You should try to recall details like age, height, hair color, eye color, identifying marks or tattoos, etc. You can contact CB Bunkholt via the Bloomington Karate website. Just go to www.bloomingtonkarate.com. You'll find a contact link on the homepage. If you have a good idea about martial arts or self-defense and would like to see it published, send it to the Martial Arts Explorer newsletter. Your article could be read by tens of thousands of people. Send all email to our new address, explorer@martialartsexplorer.tv. That's explorer@martialartsexplorer.tv. For Martial Arts Explorer and Michael Kleinepier, I'm Scott Combs.